Tesla is not the first company to reveal an electric truck. Daimler, Volkswagen, Cummins and others got there first. The star power around Tesla and founder, Elon Musk, led the November unveiling of its Semi to spark a lot of talk about what the new truck means for the industry. Tesla won't start production until 2019, but big players like UPS, J.B. Hunt, Pepsi and Anheuser-Busch have already bought in. In an investor note that was published by Business Insider, Morgan Stanley analyst, Adam Jonas, suggested there may already be 1,200 pre-orders. Jonas speculated that the game-changing capabilities and economics of the Tesla Semi potentially set off separation between the technology leaders and the laggards among carriers, shippers, truck OEMs and suppliers. Musk promises the moon in the Semi, and some wonder if Tesla will be able to deliver given the company's highly publicized challenges and delays in the past. Nevertheless, it feels like an ideal moment to reflect on what the announcement, and the attention, portends for key indices. 1. Innovation. After describing all the benefits of his new truck, Musk egged on the assembled crowd, "The hell with barriers. Jump over." The commercial trucking industry may be hesitant to embrace digitization, but the Semi announcement is just another sign that it is happening. There are 3.63 million trucks in operation, at last official count, and they move about 70% of the U.S. weight by freight. That's $762.4 billion in gross freight revenue in this country alone, quite an alluring figure. 2. Performance. After emerging from a Semi, Musk went straight into performance talk. Pulling 80,000 pounds, max gross, the Semi gets to 60 mph in 20 seconds. And with a 5% graded max gross, Musk said the Semi can go 65 mph, which is 20 mph faster than the best diesel. Musk told the crowd, "If you are pulling a load over the Rockies or some mountain strain up a hill, you are earning 50% more per mile than you are in a diesel truck." That said, some truckers claim that these figures still don't make it worth the $200,000 price tag. The United Kingdom's Road Haulage Association policy advisor, Rod McKenzie, told Autocar, "Haulers don't care about these claimed figures. They're not relevant to us. We're not looking for performance, not least because truck speed is limited to 56 mph. Still, if true, these numbers are potentially transformative long-term. 3. Efficiency. Jack Roberts, senior editor of Heavy Duty Trucking magazine, wrote, "Electric trucks will be an everyday component of fleet operations in the very near future." As noted, there is significant competition already, both domestically and abroad. The Semi puts a stake in the ground with a 500-mile range on a single charge. Musk is also promising a network of solar-powered mega-chargers that can add another 400 miles in 30 minutes. Fuel efficiency is further enhanced by the aerodynamic design that helps it beat a premium sports car, and the platooning-ready enhanced autopilot system, which can steer around corners, stay in lane and stop on traffic. 4. Safety. The enhanced autopilot also means that the Semi truck will brake automatically if a medical emergency prevents the driver from taking control. This is just one of the many safety features, including a fix for one of the trucker's biggest fears. Musk said, "Jackknifing isn't possible. The truck will automatically stop jackknifing because it has independent motors on each wheel. Your worst nightmare is gone with this truck." Also, a low center of gravity reduces the chance of rollover. All of which could be alluring in an industry where roadway fatalities per truckers are up again, and truck driving is the most dangerous profession in the country. 5. Drivers. With the buzz around autonomous vehicles, many find it interesting that Tesla paid so much attention to the driver experience. Aside from safety gains, The redesigned cabin, which has enough space to stand up and move around, puts the driver at the center, allowing for optimal visibility. Musk said, "You're positioned like you're in a race car." The dashboard is replaced with two touchscreen displays that monitor blind spots and electronic logs. Roberts, of Heavy Duty Trucking magazine wrote, "My sense is that Tesla has shown the way forward in terms of how a near-future driver information system is going to function, and that other OEMs will soon follow suit with vastly improved systems of their own." 6. Bottom line. Of course, all of this is moot if the cost of the Semi makes it unattainable for most carriers' owner-operators. Obviously, the Semi is pricey. The base price for the 300-mile range model is $180,000, versus around $120,000 for a traditional truck. But Musk is betting on long-term figures. He claims diesel trucks are 20% more expensive to operate than the Semi, and claimed a Semi owner could save $200,000 in fuel costs over the lifetime of the vehicle. To sweeten the pot, Tesla is offering a 1 million mile no-breakdown guarantee. At this point it is still yet to be seen whether the big announcement has legs. Will these numbers hold true? Can Tesla manufacture the trucks? Is the battery realistic? Some experts say don't bet against Elon Musk, others hope it's not his Waterloo moment. Only time will tell whether it's a Tesla Semi, or someone else's vision, coming down the pike.
Tesla looks to have a major electric car rival on the horizon, as Fisker has revealed its luxury Emotion electric car. Revealed at the Consumer Electronics Show 2018 in Las Vegas, the electric car has been tipped for a range of 400 miles from a single charge and a top speed of 161 mph, enough to bother Tesla's finest machines. Furthermore, according to Fisker, the 143 kWh battery pack can suck up enough electricity to deliver 125 miles after a mere 9 minutes of charging. The car is also said to be pretty smart, featuring a Level 4 autonomous driving system, which should allow the car to self-drive without a human driver needing to be alert behind the wheel. While the driverless and battery tech may be impressive on paper, in the metal, the Emotion is also an eye-catching machine to behold. It's slanted in swooping angles, likely aiding aerodynamics as well as making the car look like something that could hold its own against a Porsche or Corvette. Sharp, angular and almost leaf-like headlamps helps give the Emotion an aggressive front-end look. Depending on your aesthetic tastes, the Emotion's design is beautiful or overdone, like a new Aston Martin Vantage that's been on the design table a little too long. But whichever camp you fall into, the Emotion is certainly striking. Both the front and rear doors feature butterfly designs that, when open, really showcase a deceptively roomy interior. Speaking of which, inside the Emotion's plush leather-covered interior you'll find a digital dashboard, a curved and iPad-like infotainment screen with another touchscreen display in the central dashboard, offering plenty of display real estate for information and entertainment purposes. In the rear, a curved 27-inch is an optional extra for people who want to opt for the chauffeur edition Emotion. There's no word on connectivity or user interface for all the infotainment setup, but we suspect it'll be high on Fisker's agenda given the amount of tech it has already stuffed into the car. All this electric performance, design and technology will weigh in at a price of $129,900, around £96,000, when the Emotion goes on sale in the US in 2019, likely having piqued the attention of Tesla.
There are 3 ways to plant your buttocks in the driver's seat of the Model 3, the mass-market electric vehicle that Tesla CEO Elon Musk has bet the company's fortune on. 1. Go back in time, get a job at Tesla and become one of the lucky employees granted access to the car months ahead of everyone else. 2. Shell out the $1,000 for a Model 3 reservation today, taking your place at the back of a 500,000-person long line. 3. Rent a Model 3 on car-sharing services like Turo. Considering that around 1,000 Model 3s trickle out of the Tesla factory each week, according to the latest estimates, the last option is probably your best bet. Known as Airbnb for cars, Turo is a San Francisco company that allows people to rent out their vehicles for cash, a practice known as peer-to-peer car sharing. The company already has at least 6 Model 3s available for rent now in Florida, Colorado, California and Virginia. But that number will climb to 20 by the end of the month, according to the company's Director of Communication, Steve Webb, and an additional 116 Turo members have signed up to rent out their Model 3s upon delivery. Capitalizing on the car's rarity, people are renting out their Model 3s for a pretty penny. Rental prices range from $213 to $700 a day. Webb said demand for the vehicles, some of which are booked months in advance, is high. He said, one guy hasn't even been able to drive his Model 3 yet because from the moment he got it, he's been renting the car out on Turo. Some owners have found that the early versions of the Model 3 have some bugs. A Turo user named Joseph in his vehicle's description writes, "I am making this car available for Turo rentals so that more people can experience the EV revolution." Note that the Model 3 software still has some minor bugs and quirks, so only technically savvy renters willing to be patient with a car that is still somewhat in beta, please. In some ways, Tesla owners opting to use a car-sharing network is hardly surprising. They tend to be early adopters, according to experts, and, aside from the Model 3, Teslas are more than 2 times as expensive as the average new car in 2017. Musk has touted the benefits of car sharing, noting that the practice offers car owners the chance to monetize a depreciating asset that often sits idle for large chunks of the day. That is one of the reasons Musk has said he wants to create the Tesla network, a ride-sharing fleet of autonomous Teslas that owners rent out when they're not in use. General Motors, BMW and Fiat have already launched similar ride-sharing programs in limited areas. Webb said that Turo's marketplace includes about 850 different makes and models, and the average owner makes about $500 a month through the service, which significantly offsets the costs of owning most vehicles on the road. Webb said, if you rent out a Tesla S 7 times each month, that pays off the monthly financing fee, noting that some Turo users are generating enough revenue using the service to purchase a second vehicle. Tesla is expected to report new Model 3 production numbers during its quarterly earnings call in February.